Hey guys, what is going on? This is Jack Attack 45, and today I am bringing you guys another World of Tanks video. Today we have some Tier 8 T34. This is the premium tank that was actually available through the mission. And I don't know if you guys noticed the monthly mission, but it is actually, you have to get 100k in tiers 4 through 8 of each nation. So it ends up, there's 7 nations in the game. I'm not going to try to list them all because I'll probably forget one. But I did actually end up completing this mission early this week sometime. So I am excited. This is my first tier 8 premium and I didn't have to pay for it, which is always very, very nice because as you guys know, tier 8 premiums make lots and lots of credits. And as you can see, Mr. IS2 on our team says, well, this is a loss. And he apparently thinks that we are completely outmatched. As you will see, based on the XVM, we have a 53% chance to win, so I'm not really sure what he is getting on about there. I'm pretty sure that we have a pretty darn good chance to win, especially because I'm playing with Cloud and Mr. Sophist's Bane. We platoon together a lot on because we're part of QSF, so we always have a good time. Cloud and Bane are both good guys, so I like platooning with them. And then we have also have a Vandal player on our team too, so pretty good players. They also have a very, very good Bat Chat artillery, so we got to be watching out for that. Also a pretty decent Object 416 as well. So we got to be watching out for those guys. What do you need to know about the T34? Well, as you can see, it is very, very sluggish. This was actually my second game in this tank. The first game was interesting. I don't think I did very well. It was a tier 10 game. This thing actually sees tier 10 games a lot. Some of the tier 8 premiums do have premium matchmaking, so they will only see one tier above them. And if this thing had that, oh my goodness, it would be ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. But it does see tier 10s, so you're going to have to watch out for that. You do actually see a lot of tier 10s in this tank, so definitely got to watch out for that. But the gun is very, very good. It can pen even tier 10s, 248 penetration with 400 alpha, so 122 millimeter, and the APCR actually gets 297 pen. So you really don't have to worry about those tier 10s. You just have to worry about them actually hitting you back. So as you can see, put a nice meaty shell into that Object 416. He doesn't even know what's going on. I think he's actually shooting at Bane up there, and Bane is continuing to shoot him. I'm like, don't worry, I got him, and of course, I low roll again. So I only hit for 714 in 2 shots on that guy, and that guy actually took off a lot of Bane's life, as you will see there. He has only 500 health left, so he didn't trade very well there with the Object, but I helped him out, so he is still alive, which is going to be very helpful for us. And we've already done 714 damage. Each one of these shells does an average of 400, which is pretty nice alpha for tier 8, especially for a tier 8 heavy. I'm pretty sure this used to be the old tier 9, and then they created the M103 a couple, well, in 8.0 at some point. 8.6, I'm thinking. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I actually go up and try to spot artillery, and what my plan is right now is to try to push into their base. As you can see up on the northeast flank there, we have very, very strong tanks pushing that corner, and all we have left is one T29 and a T30. Now the T30 is a pretty good player, but the T29 is okay, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold against at least one tier 9 tank. And I think it's, if I remember correctly, there's about 4 tanks over there. So we're actually talking in TeamSpeak right now, and Cloud's like, I don't think we can make it back, man. We're too slow. T34 is way too slow. And I was like, you know what? I might as well try, because that's the only way we're going to win this game. We have 4 tanks pushing here. We have Cloud in his T34 as well. We have 2 KV4s and an IS-8, so they're all going to stay there. I don't think they need my help. We don't really need 5 tanks there, so I'm actually going to go back and look at that push by the M103, Tiger 2, E75. They are just rolling through our base right now, and I think another one just popped up. I think there's 2 Tiger 2, no, IS-3. There's an IS-3, Tiger 2, E75, and an M103, so I definitely have to try to make it back and save the base, because if we don't save the base, they're just going to cap and try to take a... Oh, very unlucky. Just went right over the top of his back of his turret, so didn't connect on that shot. And this gun is interesting. I the reload is kind of ridiculous, and I actually see that 2 of the tank destroyers are actually pushing up here, and I didn't get a shot at the ISU, but I do wait and get a shot into the cheek of that T28 prototype. Of course, he is not going to get 14 kills in this game, thank goodness, but I'm still trying to make it back. That was a little bit, might have been a little bit of a misplay there. I probably should have kept driving, but just based on my XVM, I thought I had enough time, but I kind of underestimated the sluggishness of this tank. I love the T32, guys. I love playing that. And this is actually the same crew that's in the T32, but this thing is just, it feels like the tracks are, I don't even know. It just feels like they don't move fast enough. I don't know. But as you can see there, Mr. Bane gets the ammo rack on the ISU for 776 damage. So he is doing his best to fight these guys off. He's in a very precarious spot, though, because the E75 and the IS-3 can shoot at him up there, and especially because there's a T28 prototype behind him. But as we saw in my one T28 video, the T28 prototype's actually really slow. And then look at this snapshot. See, now, actually what happened there is I accidentally hit my trackpad mouse on my laptop, but I still hit the guy, even though my mouse went crazy. And then we have the final, the shot that actually saves the game there, and we got 92 base defense points. So guess what, Cloud? It was worth it to come back, my man. It was definitely worth it. We ended up saving the game there, even though this tank is extremely sluggish. We ended up getting 92 base defense points, and I don't know if anyone else would have been able to cancel. It looked like the IS-8 might have been able to get back, but he wasn't in a spot to shoot the E75. The E75 was kind of in an interesting spot. Didn't really expect him to be there, and that was the base defense. So as you can see, I just got nailed by 2 artillery, and I am very confused. I don't know why they're aiming at me, but when I actually turn my turret, I see that the bat chat has actually come up all the way up into the middle, and is sitting there. And of course, I would love a high roll right now, and yeah, not even close. I didn't even get my normal roll. So the gun has been trolling me a little bit this game, but at the same time, the KV4s and Cloud have been able to push to the base, and I think we got this one wrapped up. So that move to come back was actually the move that saved the game, and I'm very, very glad that the T34 is not as slow as I thought it was, because I thought in my head, I don't even think I can make it halfway back, and I actually was able to stop and shoot at the guy, shoot at the T28 prototype on the way back, and still make it. And I'm very, very lucky that the IS-3 did not try to cap, because if the IS-3 would have also capped with the E75, that game would have been over. So a couple things came into play perfectly there, and we ended up taking this game. The other reason why I want to show this game is with the mission bonus that's going on right now. If you finish in the top 3 of damage on your team, you actually get a 1.4 credit multiplier and a 1.3 credit multiplier. The 1.4 credit multiplier is because of if you finish in the top 7, and then the 1.4 credit multiplier is if you finish in, or it might be the other way around, but either way, you end up getting 1.7 credit multiplier, and I am very excited. We have done it. I ridiculously type, but we actually did not think that we were going to win that game, especially in TeamSpeak. We were very down on ourselves, and we did not know what was going on in that one. So very, very excited to win that game, and it was pretty awesome. The IS-3, I don't even know. My old 175mm pens more than this gun does. I think he was complaining about the stock gun penning more than his gun does now, and of course he's complaining. I don't really know why he's complaining. I mean, 225 pen, you should be able to get through anything. Probably just doesn't shoot at weak spots, but we ended up capturing there, and we ended up winning the game. And I'm going to go to the end game stats really quick, and as you can see, we made 160,000 credits there. Holy crap. That was only the second class mastery, because a lot of people are playing this tank right now. 2,858 experience, and that was a ×2. So it wasn't that good in terms of experience-wise, but credits-wise, oh my goodness. We also got that defender for having more than 70 base defense points, which was awesome. And as you can see, we only got 953 experience for that, but we actually didn't do that much damage. It was just kind of that game-saving shots, and the couple shots that we put into people as we were driving up that flank, of course, driving so slow to get up there. And the bad chat on their team actually had a monster game, 3.3k damage, and our T30 actually did really well. And Bane and Cloud both did pretty well on damage as well. So we all did about just over 2k damage, which was pretty good. And as you can see, 94,000 credits made, and I only spent 12k, about 12.6k on repairing and resupplying ammunition. So this tank makes bank. I actually lost the first game and still made about 50k on this tank. So very cool to see me making 148,000 credits in one game. I really do enjoy this tier 8 premium. Obviously, I would love if it had premium matchmaking, but I think then it would be ridiculously overpowered and everybody would play it, because if it only saw tier 9 tanks, it could dominate. So I think that's their way of kind of balancing it out, because I think it used to be a tier 9 tank. Pretty sure it used to be the old tier 9 tank. But guys, I hope you did enjoy the commentary today. I got an awesome commentary coming out for you guys tomorrow. You guys will be surprised at what you can do with certain tanks in this game. But hope you did enjoy. This has been Jack Attack 45 signing out. Peace!